I do commentary for every movie I have on my iPad.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go. This is part
Actually,
2.
we would be funny.
I was actually typing here a short manuscript.
Instead of riff tracks.
Yeah, there's a. I have this saved. Whatever it was you were writing here.
Are we gonna put up Cal's play at the end of Casters?
I don't know.
Or is that for season 2?
worthy.
Just kidding. Just kidding. God forbid. But
Drunk.
also just kidding. Whatever you want, Erin. If you want a season 2, we'll do a season 2, maybe.
Miriam, what the hell are you talking about right now? Is my question.
What is the? Are we gonna put up Cal's play? I'm gonna hear about it.
This
shirt. Or is that
this shirt I'm
important?
wearing here, I bought for $10. I was auditioning to be
Jason, this
Jack
is
Kerouac
really
in a
not
movie.
important.
Did you get the part?
I did not.
But I got a part in
I
Casters.
think it was
Jack Kerouac.
the shirt was the reason. I think if you had maybe bumped that up to 15, you would have gotten it.
Yeah.
I saw it. I'm like, oh, that looks like the 50s, you know.
Oh, that shirt looks like the 50s. I'll take it. Put it in the truck, man.
How much is it?
And then he continued to
$50?
wear it,
No.
which was the second mistake.
You guys, by the way, you guys are great. This is one of my favorite scenes you guys do. You guys nail it. It's such a great scene.
The lighting
we-
is really good too.
Yeah.
Did we do this at the end of the day where we like punch drunk, or
I think
was
this is
this
the first thing we
beginning?
filmed.
Okay, we might have
Yeah, I
tried
feel like it was
to.
early in the day. I
Yeah.
remember feeling like it was early in the day.
Yeah, it's just a really, the look of it is great. Josh is great in this scene as well.
He is.
I am.
Probably upstairs playing Angry Birds at this moment.
Most likely.
Probably. Getting Edison into trouble. I have to tell you, I felt more emotion in the scene. Not that I'm not seeing it, but I feel like, I mean, obviously we talked about wanting it to be restrained. But,
Well, there were some takes where that were more emotional, and there's one shot where I think I stopped you.
yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not saying like, oh, this sucks. I'm just saying I feel like
think you're
there's definitely a
phenomenal.
lot of emotion in the scene. And
I think you're fantastic.
I, for one, love your work.
You got the job, kid.
Anyway.
4 stars for Miriam.
Call your parents. You're going to Tulsa.
Do me a favor. See that shirt Jason is wearing? Put that on.
I'm doing a play about a female Jack Kerouac. Get that kid's shirt. Jackie Kerouac
Voice.
hits the stage.
I can't handle that voice.
Imagine Lacajo Fall and the Kerouac novel combined into one.
In Tulsa.
I give you Jackie Kerouac.
La Kerouac Fall. Sorry, yes. I should have quit while I was ahead.
Are you, Cal?
I think you should have squirted me in the face with water here.
Or a pie.
I think it would have been funny.
I think she should have slapped you.
By the way, that is Erin's band behind me and in my head there.
Oh, yeah.
The Loudest Army.
My album.
That is right. That's your band.
Yeah.
His band, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
And that is also Erin's
Slam.
collection of Raiders of the or
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones action figures.
Yes.
Now, can we tell the viewers about this shot here?
Go for it.
This actually happened about 3 months after the last shot. I forget what happened, but we had to recreate the whole look. My hair was
Way
a
to
lot longer.
Spoil the.
It was out of focus.
I'd actually
originally.
lost a
think of the
button
word
on
I'm
that
looking
shirt
for.
and had to tape the shirt together at
Are you
one point.
serious?
I did.
Oh my god.
And this was the
How did
last
you get your
take, too.
hair back? Did you just slick the hell out of it?
Yeah, I totally did, and I put it behind my ears and
Yeah, because
everything.
you've been
Wow.
pretty much growing it. I think you trimmed it a little bit maybe in the
I
spring,
haven't
but
cut it since then.
really haven't.
I cut it at
I
home
feel like
once.
we talked about
yeah.
it because I definitely got mine trimmed in March or April.
I had Josh cut my hair once. I was very
'Cause
sick
there
here
it
as
is.
well.
It's like longer.
Now, once again, I'm in the hallway fondling myself during this particular shot.
And we should also mention
Gosh,
that
mention.
Cut him off. You've been iced, Griffith.
we did these podcasts back to back, right? We did Joe Frank and Brian Young, and then
Yeah.
immediately did Mark Malkoff.
Was it
right?
the next
Joe
day?
Young and Brian Frank.
Yeah,
Was it the next day?
The next day.
Yeah, they were back to back. They were literally back to back.
And you guys were great. You guys did a great job of just kind of jumping in there. Jason, you did great research. Miriam, you were right there with him all the way. And Josh was great, just kind of chiming in with the right thing to say at the right time. It worked out really well.
Well, thanks,
I
Aaron.
can honestly say that I'm proud of you guys. The way
I'll pay you later, thank
you've become podcasters.
Oh, that is what you told us.
I just remember during this podcast in particular, Mark talking about different projects and things that he had done in the past that I had seen, and I mean, he brought up the Little GNR,
Yeah.
which that was in
Yeah.
probably 2005, 2004, and I remember seeing that at CBGB's and didn't find out until we recorded this podcast that he was the brains behind that, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
awesome. Yeah.
my response and enthusiasm in the podcast is 100% legitimate or honest.
Yeah.
The thing that's really funny to me about this is that it's in real life pretty easy to make Malkoff uncomfortable if you know how to do it.
Just
like
say
if you
hi.
want to. It should never be your goal. I'm not advocating making him uncomfortable. I'm just saying like if you know how to do it, it's pretty easy.
Here's
So
your
for him to
favorite
be
line,
playing
Aaron.
so uncomfortable
Yep.
in the scene, it's like pretty much true.
I've had so many comments about this line. This bit here.
So he's Tarzan, she's Jane. Then she
Josh gets all the
And I
good
love the
lines.
delivery.
Yep.
You're so thoughtful there, Owen.
I'm gonna have to go back and find all the takes where you just lose it.
Yep.
Oh,
Blooper reel.
gee, we must have done 12 takes of that
Yeah.
because I am horrible at keeping it together.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut during this scene. You guys talk away.
I'd also like to say I'm wearing my energy bracelet for this whole episode.
And you're a big boy underpants.
And my Green Lantern power ring.
I missed it. Just,
Oh, we're having fun, listener.
Thank God we're recording. I'm proud of that one.
That was good.
not about me. It's how
Oh, boy.
and me and
You do. I would say Cal definitely has a style of like pseudo 70s and or Western shirts.
yes. It's so true. No, it's very true.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I noticed
with
the
this
same
shirt
thing.
right here, like you are one step away from a Texas tuxedo.
Well, episode 4, we get to see a Texas
That's
tuxedo
right.
on him, don't we?
Yes.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
The guest scene with the guests.
I totally forgot.
In fact, there's actual footage of him saying he's wearing a Texas tuxedo on the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Oh.
Yeah,
And I have a great shot
I
of
don't
you
remember
eating
already.
Jason's
All-
shoulder.
All of that.
Or Josh's shoulder.
All of that
Like
footage
anything.
has been lost in the MGM salt mines. By the way.
What? They just
Look at
decided
those
to-
triceps, huh?
This scene took a while.
like,
I remember.
Camera's right there and flex.
We
Jason,
shot-
we're ready to film. Why are you doing
Dude,
push-ups?
your triceps are
That's
diesel.
hilarious.
They used to be.
I'd like you to think that.
We shot for a while for this scene though. Wasn't
also
Con,
did
our
a
sound
lot
man,
of
wasn't here,
push-ups.
right?
Con was sick. We had somebody sitting in on sound. I'm looking at you, Tussin.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
none of the sound was used.
Have you
Because I was breathy McBreathe a lot.
No,
that wasn't you.
No, that was someone else.
Oh, really?
No, because there was static on the cable.
Oh, really?
This is before there was a problem with the microphone. There was all this static on it, so I had to use most of the sound from. I had to go back and forth between the sound
This was really
on the
hard to
camera.
do with straight face.
and the sound here.
And
There's
I think
actually
I
a
still
couple
failed.
lines that got cut because I couldn't use the sound from the microphone, and the person who was working the camera was a little. He was making some crank phone calls or something during the shooting, and some heavy breathing going on. So
Sexting was going on.
this is the first indication
then
that
the-
Ronnie is a Star Wars fan.
If it was a faulty cable, that's not my fault.
No, not at all. You would think the static in the headphones would have been a dead giveaway, but no, it's okay.
I couldn't hear any static in the
Listen, you have
headphones.
huge eyebrows.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome. First time I noticed.
Been working with him for almost a year now, and
Someone would say a fur headband.
Well, you know, I don't.
that's why he doesn't sweat. It's all in his brows.
It gets caught right
I'll
here.
keep using that one.
Oh
I went
my
to a
God.
barber once who's like, "You want me to trim those up for you? You don't want to look too ominous."
Ominous.
I know guys who are
Sounds
totally straight
ominous.
who get them started. I'm not saying you should. I
Now,
think
those
they're
guys,
fine. There's nothing wrong
those
with
two
them.
guys are close.
Nothing wrong with them. They
Yes,
look
we
good.
are.
Josh gets all the good moments. Come on, Eric.
That was a
bring me
tou-
some good
that-
moments.
Do you have some?
I'm kidding.
No, you have no good moments in the rest of the
Rawr.
show. Whoa, easy, Catwoman.
I just sounded really obnoxious and I didn't mean to.
Sure, that's that's the Smirnoff talking.
It's like, no, that's Miriam talking. I usually like go a little too far.
Look
and I'm
forward
like,
to
oh
working
wait,
with
reel
you
it
for
back
the
in,
rest of the
reel
show.
it back in.
Boom.
Boom.
B. Arthur's Momo.
What's that? My list of
Chocolabra.
improv names.
This is Kathleen Turner
No names
Overdrive.
for the podcast.
I refer you to B. Arthur's Momo.
B. Arthur's movie.
Is that
Shirley
Lori Laughlin's lunch meat?
Black Shirley Temple, is that it? That
Black
was the one
Shirley
that
Temple.
always killed me. Black Shirley
I love
Temple.
there was
all you had to
an
say.
in-betweener that the two of you shot. I think it was when you were recording the your podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Um,
but I
Jason, yeah.
digress.
Yeah, and you were talking about the lighting that we usually use in the studio
Yeah,
and how
shafts of light.
Ronnie
Yeah.
has the Close Encounters lighting from behind that closet. And the way you described it,
That's
you were
hilarious.
like, and there are shafts, shafts of light, shafts of light.
All of a
Still
sudden it
makes
became
me
Robert
laugh to this
Schuller.
day.
I love that shot. I don't know why. That's my favorite shot of me in this whole thing. Can we superimpose my lips like the Conan thing, where just all my lines are?
Absolutely. Cannot.
Done and done. Actually, would that be Close Encounters lighting or E.T.?
E.T., where they're raiding the house
E.T. lighting.
after Mary, the mother's gone to look for the kids. Yes, I've seen the movie a few times. Suck it.
Melissa, my girlfriend, says that is my back to school shot. It's like, well, guys, time to go back to school.
Good thing Old Navy's got a sale on tube pants. I don't even know what tube pants are.
I gotta go get me some denims
Some
to match my
denims.
top.
Oh,
Texas
that shot,
Gypsy.
by the way, with the I'm not good with the math. Could not find the audio for, so it's the audio from another take, edited and spliced together to go
Oh
in sync
my
with
God.
Can't even tell.
it. Great song, Orphan Code, out of Dublin, Ireland.
Time to exchange my floaties for
Yeah, I like
trappers.
that song a lot. My floaties for what?
Trappers?
Trappers? What are trappers?
Not those
Trapper-
trapper
Yeah,
Trapper
Trapper
Keeper.
Keepers, yeah.
Come on, Lisa
Floaties?
Frank Designs.
No. That's what I thought, but I didn't know the correlation between
What are you, new?
floaties and
Mrs. P!
trappers.
Mrs. P
Holy-
kept us fed. Yay,
Mrs. P
Mrs.
Kitty.
P!
Woo!
Filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Cast
Of
is brought-
one.